ThaBoxingvoice.com, exclusively here with Shawn Porter right after his fight versus Eric Boone. First off, talk to us about the PBC experience. I know you were there last week in Vegas, correct?
You know what? The PBC experience has been so fun that I literally had to tell myself that it's time to get the job done tonight. Been having so much fun with that and the lights and all that kind of stuff. I love it, and I didn't want to lose sight of what was most important, was going out there and doing things the right way and getting caught up in the lights. You know what I mean? So it's been fun, and PBC is just it's been unbelievable, and it's gonna get better.
Speaking of doing things the right way, you did what you were supposed to do as a professional, which was make weight. Roberto Garcia, dehydration, B12 poisoning, and everything, wasn't able to make weight, didn't show up to the weigh-in, and you also got a replacement. Talk to us about that, your feeling once you heard about Roberto Garcia not being able to fight, and the names that were actually being thrown around as your replacements.
Well, you know what? Team Porter, we do everything the Porter way, man. We stay professional at all times. It's not by no means easy to make weight, but we do what we have to do. We know when it's time to lock down and stay focused and pray and all that good stuff. We get the job done. So coming to the scale and making weight has never been a problem for us. My prayers go out to Roberto. I saw him last night, and he looked a lot better. So I'm just glad he's okay. And I did not even know about it. I just got on the scale by myself. My dad just does a wonderful job of keeping me focused and locked in on what's important. And he told me, he said, "Don't worry about nothing." And that's my dad, man. He always got me. I know he's gonna do the best he can do with me, for me. So no names were thrown at me. And when he told me it was Eric Bonet, I watched a little film this morning and a little last night. We came in here today. We sat down a little bit. We talked about what we were going to do. Not much different from the game plan we had against Roberto Garcia. And, sixth round knockout, fifth round body shots. And it's a blessing.
Kareem Mayfield was thrown around as a replacement against Eric Bonet was actually the one who was chosen at the end of it all. Did that ever at any point in time mentally mess with you? I know small subtleties do tend to mess with boxers.
No, listen, I have to stay focused. I have to, no matter what, do what I can do. And when I heard that there was going to be a match change, a fighter change, I just was hoping that they wouldn't bring in here someone that no one would respect and say that, oh, Shawn just, pummeled this guy or whatever. That was really my only concern, was that they found someone who's a challenge and going to come in here and fight. Eric Bonet got the job done. He did come in here, fighting fast, the whole nine, you know what I mean? So he did come in here prepared.
This is the first step, obviously, back to the title you lost against Kell Brook. I know your father has been very out. Well, he's spoken a lot, saying that how is it that the ex-champion who just barely lost actually gets out of the rankings of the IBF. Talk to us if that's the belt that you're actually going for. Are you going to go for the WBC, the WBO? I know those two are busy, or actually the three, the WBA, also because of Manny versus Floyd. But which belt are you going after, and are you just trying to just fight to see when you get a shot at the title?
Yeah, you know what? This is a busy division. It's just an honor to be a part of this division and at the height that it's at, and where I'm at doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to call anyone out. I know the blessings will come my way. When they do, I'll be ready to take on those challenges and kind of and try to capture those blessings.
Now, break down to us what you saw last week. I know last week was the first PBC show, and that was Thurman Guerrero. Talk to us about that fight. How'd you see it? I know Thurman came out looking great, but he came out with a nice hematoma on his head. So how did you break down that fight?
The fight was what I thought it was gonna be. It was competitive. It was action packed. It was exciting. I thought that coming into the fight, I knew that Keith would have the upper hand, and he showed that. Both guys just were true professionals that night, and they both showed a spark of greatness that night.
Again, I stated that was the first show on primetime television. You're the second show now. You're on a Spike TV. Do you think, considering those two events, we're going to get another PBC on April 11th, and then we have the fight that everybody's been waiting for this year. Do you think 2015 in the world of boxing was the year everybody's been waiting for?
I think, yeah, definitely everybody in the boxing world. We've been waiting on something big, and we've all been wanting to be a part of it. So first and foremost, Team Porter is blessed to be a part of that. Moving forward with PBC, they're going to do some unbelievable things for boxing and for the fighters that they have, connected with them. So I'm excited about it all.
Anything else you got to say to the fans who follow your career, saw what you did tonight, and want to get to know more about Shawn Porter?
Yeah, I know you guys appreciate what I do. I know you love me for what I do, and I appreciate you, and I love you for that. God bless everybody out there. Check me out, everything, Showtime Sean P, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I don't know when, but we coming back real soon. God bless you. We'll see you back.
Thanks for the time, Shawn.